Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python programming series. In this video, we will dive into the variables, expressions, and the statements in Python. By the end of video, you will be able to confidently use variables, expressions, and the statements in Python programming. So, what exactly is the variable? Well, think of a variable as a storage container for the data. It has name and a value. Let's look at the few examples. Here, we have three examples. You can just look here. We have the three examples and we have three variables, message, n, and pi. Message has a data in the form of string that stores and now for something completely different. N stores 17, that is an integer data, and pi is stores 3.14 and so on, which is a floating point data. Let's consider a real life example. Think of a locker in your school. The local number is a variable name. The content inside are the variable values. It's like you have assigned a local. I have assigned a local 42. Suppose I have assigned a local number 42. Okay, and I can put anything in my local. And day one, I have put there my bottle, and at day two I have put my books there. So does the variable name, we are considering local number as a variable name. We are considering it as a variable name, and these two are the variable data. We can see that the data can be changed, but variable name remains same. So we can conclude that it is a variable. Assigning a value to the variable is dynamic in nature. And for example, like if I have assigned n equals to 17 and then I change its value to 14. What will print command print for the n? Just think of it. So it will print 14. Analyze our example of local. Like in day one, it stores the bottle, and day two, it stores the books. So at the end, what it have? It have books that is stored in day two. And like bottles are removed, definitely they are removed. Only then books, we can keep the books there. So at day two, there was books only in the 42 local. So 42 uh, has a data book. Similarly, if we have initially 17 into our n and then we assign 14, then 17 will be deleted and 14 will be inserted into the value of into the variable name n, and at the end it will return 14. Okay, like we cannot use anything while assigning the variable names in Python. There are some rules and conditions that we need to follow. And here we see that variable names can include letters, numbers, and underscore. Okay, but cannot start with the number. Okay, let's have a look again. Variables can include letters, numbers, and underscores, but cannot start with a number. Okay, and the correct variable names are here. Like here, we have your underscore name equals to Alice, and we have a row underscore number equals to 14. These are the correct representation for the variable name. We can take another also, like I can use something a equals to 12 or b c equals to like any of number hello. Sorry, like this. Okay. So let's have a look on invalid variable names. Okay. Python will throw a syntax error. It will throw a syntax error if invalid names are used. Okay. So let's have a look here. So first one, there are also three examples for the invalid variable names. In first example, it is 76 and some trombones, and that stores the data big rate. Okay, so as we learned here, it cannot be start with number, and here it is starting with a number, so it is invalid. A variable cannot be started with a number, so it is invalid case. Okay. Moving to next, we have mode at the rate equals to some integer. So it is also invalid. We cannot use any special character here. We have right to use underscore in between the like uh, alphabetic characters, but we cannot use any special character like at the rate, dollar sign, percentage, etc. And in third example, we have used class equals to advanced theoretical zoology, and you will be confused like class is okay, why it give a syntax error. We cannot use it because in upcoming videos we will learn class is term and is a reserved or a like it's reserved keyword, so we cannot use it to assign as a variable. Like in previous video we have learned about the print is also a reserved keyword. We cannot assign print as a variable. We cannot take print as a variable. Like if I use a write print equals to a, so it will give me a syntax error because print command, it is a command and it is used to display something. So we cannot assign it as in variables. Okay. So let's learn about the other Python reserved keywords. And here are the some of the reserved keywords. You will see there's a false, none, true, add, as, assert, break, class, continue, def, and so on. You can go through from them. Next, let's discuss the expressions and the statements. An expression is a combination of values, variables, and operators that return a value when evaluated. On the other hand, statements is a unit of code that perform an action, but it does not necessarily return a value. Like in this example, firstly, we have taken the 42, then we have taken as n, and we assign the value n equals to 17. Then we added next in the next row, we have added it with we have added n plus 25, and we already know the value of n is 17. We have added 17 and 25. At the end, we get the result 42. Okay. In expression, it performs some task and like it performs some task, and at the end, it will give us some value. Here, it gives the 42 as answer. But in statements, we say it does not give any value. It just perform an action. Okay. There's a difference between the both. Mm, Expressions give return a value, but statements do not return a value. It just perform an action. Like here, we have n equals to 17, and when I did print n, it performs some action. Okay, it gives 17. It just perform an action to print whatever it is stored in this. Finally, let's talk about the order of operations. Python follows a specific sequence for evaluating expression, just like in mathematics. In mathematics, we have both the mass. In Python, we use PEMDAS to remember the order. Here, P refers to the parentheses, E refers to the exponents, and D refers to multiplication and the division, and AS refers to addition and subtraction. We have to remember the order left to right. For the both cases, we have to remember the order from left to right. Okay, let's solve the example. Solve the first example. We have 2 multiplied into 3 minus 1. As per the rules, we know we first solve the parenthesis. So 2 multiplication 2 3 minus 1 equals to 2, and we can now do the multiplication part, and at the end we will get 4. Similarly, for the second 1 plus 1, that's exponent of 5 minus 2. Firstly, here we will perform the parenthesis. 1 plus 1 gives us 2 raised to power 5 minus 2 it gives us 3. So 2 raised to power 3, it will give us 8. For the third question, we have 2 into 3 exponent of 2. Okay, so we know that exponent has a higher priority than the multiplication. We will firstly do the exponent part. Since 2 multiplied into 3 raised to power 2 give us 9, and 2 into 9 will be 80. In this way, we will solve the our numericals in Python. Always use parentheses when in doubt to make your code more readable. And, and that's a wrap on today's lesson. We covered the variable, expression, statement, and the order of the operation in Python. If you find it helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more Python tutorials. Have any question? Drop them in the comments below, and I will be happy to help. See you in next video. Happy coding!